You have the power to do so, but it is time to get into some action. It's the Western Conference Finals here at the Turn, powered by AT&T. It's the Dubs, it's the Pistons. Let's get it rocking.
And it's the BSmoove Bowl.
The BSmoove Bowl.
All in these bowls, man.
It'll be the Warriors getting us started off here, as we have a phenomenal matchup of the guy that just ended up fouling and the one who had the ball, Mana and 𝐤, arguably two of the best jab step and stick dunking centers that we have in the entire NBA 2K League. They are phenomenal in one-on-one scenarios. Something to keep an eye on, despite the power forwards more than likely being the ones that are playing that defense up top, as it is going to be 𝐤 getting him started off there with the scoring.
Strangely, I would have made him show me there. He was really deep under the rim. So if I'm Mana, I'm holding hands up and seeing if he can score in that particular situation.
We'll trade some twos here early. One coming from 𝐤, the other one coming from BSmoove of Pistons GT, as a shot goes up there from Im Dat Man. First shot is green, a good sign there for Warriors Gaming Squad.
You know, I think there's a lot of parallels between 𝐤 and Mana. You know, to go back to 𝐤's rookie season last year, right? Not a lot of expectations. We didn't really know what to think when it came to the 5v5 game mode, and he just came out, was playing really well, and as the season went, he just got better and better and better. And that's what we're seeing from Mana. Every single game, he just seems to add something or figure out another step to this league. It's going to be a fun matchup down low.
First shot there for Connor was no good. He's had a little bit of some shooting struggles, maybe early towards a part of 5v5 was perfect for a large stretch of the game that they had in the closeout against Pacers Gaming yesterday. We'll see if he gets more opportunities like that, if he can capitalize, as 𝐤 will go back-to-back there with the scoring here for Golden State.
See, that's the one thing that this Warriors team doesn't really have to worry about, because yesterday, this T-Wolves team, Mama did say that their defense wasn't that good, but Minnesota can have some outstanding defensive stretches. Pistons, they don't really have a lot of those. So if you're the Warriors, you can kind of just run your base offense and get what you want. It's just going to be about slowing down the offense today.
And it's going to be able to block Seese there on his way up. I believe that's going to go to Mana. BSmoove gets it out there on the break. Lots of bodies down there for Warriors Gaming Squad. 𝐤's going to slap that one out of bounds. I think the thing for the Warriors, like when they can't get their offense going, the one guy that they can always rely on has been 𝐤. It could be CB13, Mama maybe not getting the scoring. 𝐤's always there. Honestly, the first person to approach double digits in almost every single game that we see for Warriors Gaming Squad. And of course, you can catch all of our big moments that are happening this season, all within the Meta Horizon Worlds in the NBA Arena via MetaQuest app. The Turn is streaming live right now. We'll be broadcasting all throughout the season. Here are the dates. Everything there on our closeout going down. Super excited to get that underway. We have a few people that tune in on there, Teesprings being one of them. He always gives us the glimpses of what to expect when we have the headset on. 6-2 here early. As Ant trying to get some space, floats that one up. Can it be a free board? No. 𝐤's able to find his way down there. As Mama will go to Seese, has to force it back out there to �kenny.work. Now the Warriors can set up the shop here on the offensive side. Mama with a lot of space. Shot up top is money.
Mama hot early. He hitting early, but I feel like that's an easy step there. That's an easy step there. Like, you can kind of look at the angle. That's great. Oh, I'm terrible.
You're 0 for 3.
How's your heart rate, by the way? Are you good after that pre-workout? Your heart rate okay?
And there we go. The barking already up there for CB13. Mama looking directly at Connor.
For as good as this Pistons offense is, a lot of what you can tell with their offense is that they're not always the most efficient, but they have so many possessions that over the course of a game, they're going to be able to put up a ton of points. The problem is that if they're missing threes, especially top of the key threes, like we've seen Connor and Mona already do, this Warriors team is not going to miss those shots, and they will punish them all game long offensively. They have to be efficient from behind the arc if they want to stay in this series. It's what gets them killed every time these two teams play.
Every rotation on point until it wasn't there towards the end of the shot clock. Mana's able to throw that down. It was actually Mama screaming at the Pistons players saying, you need to call a timeout. They say no as CB13 gets it going in the mid-range. We do have the end of the first quarter over there in our Eastern Conference Final. 23-18. 𝐒𝐿 Gaming are up.
That's the thing, though. They aren't even getting up threes right now. They're getting up contested mid-ranges. Like, this just doesn't give me...
Oh, �kenny got work. Perfect lane play. CB13 on a run out. Able to throw that one down. I wasn't here for the tip-off game, but I would assume that things looking eerily similar to how that played out.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? Like, as good as the Pistons are, man, like this Dubs team,
that's
it's another
like,
turnover. They just know them.
Kenny got work with back-to-back steals. Mama on that man will go to Seese. They'll go back to Mama.
Uh-oh, that's not a matchup they want.
And hits off of Connor. They're able to get the steal. Ant leading the charge. Kenny got work with foul, and that'll be their one to give early into this. 1:54 to go here in our first.
And that's what stuns me, because as a 𝐒𝐿𝐵stick knows how easy that is to steal, and he throws it at Kenny anyway.
It's been the first one. Kenny made a play, read the lane perfectly. That next one was just thrown directly at him. Ant's going to miss the three, 41% covered. Mama in the mid-range takes the shot. No green there, but 𝐤 gets the rebound. Here comes the jab step under the basket, and that's going to be Mana's second foul.
You have to make him show you. At this point, you're losing and you're wasting fouls. You're going to need those later on.
14 already for 𝐤𝐵𝐞 upstairs. 5 of 6 from the field, 4 of 4 from downtown. Speaking of 4 of 4 from downtown, how about 2 of 2 for Mama?
He had missed that one mid-range jumper, makes up for it there with the three.
I really think he's figured this jump shot thing out. I think that game one, he mentioned in his interview that he was just kind of pressing. He was trying to impress, whatever, trying to go crazy. But once he settled down to that three-pointer, he started to set his feet a little bit. Oh, man, he's been money this week.
18-4. BSmoove will have it. Trying to get some space for a look. Whatsstick now up top. They'll go down to Connor. He cuts on the inside. Little miscue coming out there for Pistons GT.
Look at the defense.
Rotations on point again. BSmoove puts this one up and greens it. CB13 had his back turned there for a moment. Despite the jump, only gets it to register as an open.
Oh, by the way, weird note. Both Mama and CB are wearing CB13 jerseys, except Mama wrote his name in pen on the jersey.
I wonder why it looked a little strange.
There we go. We got it on camera right now.
Trust me, I went to the bathroom to wash my hands, and I see Josiah, and I think it's CB, and he turned around, and I'm like, that's Mama with CB's jersey, and I'm like, what the?
And by the way, the Warriors will win, and Mama will be like, yeah, I'm wearing it because I want my guy to win MVP. Get away from my guy. By the way, sometimes 2K is a very simple game, JT. Sometimes it just comes down to who is contesting more shots and who's getting more wide opens. Because right now, this Warriors team, they are creating easy wide open looks every time down the floor. And they're making plays like that.
He got the dunk meter. We saw something like that yesterday, too, when they were playing Pacers Gaming. Snags was able to get a snatch block. But you can see the defensive game plan that we're seeing from Warriors Gaming Squad. They have everything covered. They're trying to set off balls. They're trying to get drives. Every single way, there is a body meeting them.
Bro, Seese has a signature he does when he trash talk. He stands up and he goes. It's so funny because it's so calm. That's what I'm saying. It's so calm, but it's just like,
When we were in Sweden, his favorite thing to do, he'd stand up and he was pointing at the guys who were like, I'm here, DPOY, I'm here. He sounds way cooler doing it than I do.
You can see how it's played out. 3 of 10 right now from the field. Ant still scoreless here in this one, has 3 assists. The 2 turnovers not being that much of an issue. But again, I can't remember any other year. I feel like every single time where we've seen teams blowing another one out, we always look at the turnovers and they're like high, getting close to double digits, even at this early part. So much this year, I feel like it's just been raw defense, getting your just classic stops, getting rebounds, and finding a way to move on breaks.
Shot contest, man. Contesting has been so huge this year.
Mama will go down to 𝐤, looking to go one-on-one there. Ramana gets himself out of the paint. Seese. Floater. Shot is nice! 23-6 at the end of the first quarter. Warriors Gaming Squad, they came out to play here in this Western Conference Final.
Wow, what an open here for the Dubs. Trying to show the Pistons again who is boss. Mama and Ant going back and forth. Game not over. Let's go up to our B stage and see how the Eastern Conference Finals is looking. Hopefully.
But of course, our main stage game here at District D looking to be a blowout down the stretch. 23-6 is how the first quarter came to a close here between Pistons GT and Warriors Gaming Squad, as it will be Detroit getting us started off on the offensive side. As nice pass back and forth from the duo of Ant and Connor results in the dunk.
I think at this point, they need to have a better set offense. I feel like both Warriors have watched plenty of film to where they're on like their back and forth passes, the random cuts. Like at this point now, it just has to be Ant playing a little bit more like Bear, trying to really create by himself to open up everybody else. But all these rapid passes, back and forth, random wing cuts, random corner cuts, the Warriors seem to be on it.
Against some teams, you can just keep on passing the ball back and forth and they're not going to be on point with it. This is as fluid as it gets. It's a team who has won a championship together. They're approaching a full year of being able to play together. that's the difference maker, is that the way Pistons GT almost plays is kind of like how a lot of guys play threes now, right? The constant passing back and forth, just trying to get some cuts going in. Might need something a little bit more well-established. The CB13 knocks down a shot from behind the arc.
They just don't have the defensive dogs for this fight.
And like there, Stick has to be up more towards that wing because he had his help in the corner, but he sunk down towards that corner, which is what made that step back so effective.
I think one of the interesting parts about the 5-out offense this year is that teams have figured out the dunking. They figured out how to wall up guys down low. They figured out how to slow down the driving dunk enough to the point where it's turning the slasher build into a jump shooting build. And it's a pretty good jump shooter, but again, it's just a different level of offense. Celtics, by the way, have tied it up 35 apiece as the first half comes to a close.
Good battle back coming out there from Boston. They have the final 8 seconds. Tay has the ball. He's got takeover here for Heat Check Gaming, and they find Saucy down low. That'll give him a 2-point lead, but still 4.4 to go. Plenty of time for Celtics crossover gaming to get something up. Colt with the playmaker takeover. 𝐿𝐿𝐿 with one of his own. They end up crossing half court, 2 seconds remaining, and the Heat will use their 1 foul to slow that down with 1.9.
It's a big day for Celtics crossover gaming. It has been a long time since this team has been in the finals of a tournament. Long time. Yeah.
Tip-off.
Tip-off season 2. Fab fell to the Sixers. It was the Radiant versus Fab matchup. Radiant got him again.
Love my memory, man. Love my memory.
That was my first tournament, man. That was a long time ago. That was like April 10th or something, I think was the tip-off finals that year. My first day of the NBA 2K League was April 1st, 2019.
See, shots like that, he beats that.
If we look at the opens, that might be one of the keys. We saw already one from Connor in the first quarter. We saw one from Mana from the exact same spot. You just saw one there from Ant. It's 37-35, by the way, at the halftime. Heat Check Gaming up by 2 over Celtics crossover gaming. And it's a 20-point game here as Ant, another 3, another miss.
That's the shot they're going to live with. That's the shot, if he wants to have a chance at winning this series, he's going to have to knock down.
Question for you. Can you play 5-out on a build that doesn't have drive dunk? Could you use the build that CB is playing and play 5-out, hypothetically?
No.
No? Why not?
The only reason you can't is because when he actually drives, what does he have that's effective? Like scoopers maybe, but scoopers can easily be blocked because you can't always control what animation you get. And then when it's time to finish, you can stand dunk maybe, but it's too easy to swing on. Swing late on that dunk, you're getting banged on.
Mama will pump fake this one. 𝐤 wide open again. And again, I wasn't here for the tip-off, but I can only imagine this is exactly how things were looking in those first games. Going back and looking at that matchup, game 1, it was a 92-59 win for Warriors Gaming Squad. They followed it up in game 2 with a 109-64 win.
It was actually worse. It was actually worse. This is actually, you know, it's only a 20-point game. That what I seen in the tip-off, slaughterhouse. It was actually disgusting.
It's too far off.
Yes, it is double.
They about to have under 20 points going into halftime.
But at least they're down 20. Game 1 and 2, they lost by 40 apiece.
They're on their way.
I mean, yeah, we'll see, but.
They get a stop, but nothing working out here on the break. Maybe like we saw yesterday from Pistons GT as they throw the lob to Ant, gets that one to go.
That's a great move because there was no other way to get that pass through.
I was going to say, if can't go through the defense, go above the defense.
𝐤 already with a double-double. We still got 125 to go here in a second. 12 points, 10 rebounds, does have 4 assists as well. A lot of the talk goes over to CB13. Maybe Mama's struggles that he's had so far here in 5s, but 𝐤 has been the most consistent player that we've seen on this roster so far. So there's going to be a foul out there on the break. No clear path, though. 1:10 to go. See if Pistons GT can try to cut into this JT. I mean, with 1:10 left. What's your ideal silver lining situation where you can go into halftime like, okay, we got something going on?
So they're down 19. I would say the goal with a minute left, cut it down to 13 or 15. I can't ask you to cut it down 10 in a minute.
That'll be Connor's first, as that'll be the 1 foul to give 2.
I knew I forgot something.
What?
My other smoothie.
Oh, my.
I was supposed to go at 5:30.
Mama gets the flare up there to CB. Down to the paint to 𝐬, and that just pushes Mana all the way under the basket. We're seeing 𝐬 obviously being on the inside. He's going to get a lot more opportunities on the inside compared to what maybe we see from Mana. A lot of his coming off some cuts from the corner. As Connor will pump fake it, they go back over to 𝐴nt, now to BSmoove. 𝐴nt in the paint, Mana open here on the left side, gets the shot to drop.
This is defense been a little bit better here in the second quarter. Obviously, they are down 18, so there's not much, not much difference.
Yeah, but that's because, like you said, their defense isn't bad, but their offense is.
Yeah.
We always talk about how fluid things can look as there's a snatch block coming from Connor.
Uh-oh, momentum.
And they just throw the ball right back the other way. 𝐬 ends up getting that one.
Once I said momentum, he throws the turnover.
8 seconds remaining here in the first half. CV13 from way downtown, gets it to go!
31-footer. Wow.
Momentum gone.
You can't teach that.
41-20, stick to 𝐴nt, back over to stick. Took the extra. Jimbo's going to be bailed out. Shooting foul called there on Kenny. It'll be Whatsstick going to the line to shoot three.
Momentum
That was
right
late.
Yeah. I was
Do we need to have the virtual ref talk again? Because these guys this year, I'm telling you, man, they gonna hear from me. They gonna hear from my agent.
He took like the extra step in, took the shot. Then like he got the animation, and then like a full second later, then there was a foul. Late whistle.
Yeah, that's kind of how they're starting to do the NBA. They'll wait to watch it miss.
Yeah, they wait to see if it goes in or not. I hate that. It's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul.
The extender. And Whatsstick will make all 3 free throws. Still 1.4 here to go. They go all the way up. They're going to throw it out of bounds, so it's going to go back to Detroit on the other side of the floor. Nobody touched it.
Cardenas' lead to 16 could actually be a little bit big. They haven't been able to break into the 18-point lead all day.
Off balls are going to be set up top. And now a wrap through comes from BSmoove and 𝐴nt. They go to Mana. Now over to BSmoove. Not going to get anything up. Hard to execute from under the basket in that type of position. But 18-17, definitely not the best offensive quarter that we've seen from Warriors GameSpot. They had 23 there in the first, but a little bit better nonetheless. But a massive lead here for Golden State heading into half.
What you just have to play against me if you want your free win. How about that? We'll make you feel better.
I don't even need a free win. I just have to stop playing down on my competition.
41-23. Let's get the second half going here. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Dubs on top by 18 as we open up action.
They had a little bit of momentum going their way towards the end. Is 𝐴nt, can he get to start off with a 3? He cannot. And if they want to come back into this game, they're going to have to hit some shots like that. Defense a little bit better, but I always set the threshold at, you know, if you hold somebody to 15 points and under, good defense. Anything above that, that's where it's like, what ended up happening is Mama, he's able to knock down a 3 on the other side.
He's starting to punish people from behind the arc. And if Mama's hitting threes, genuinely, I'm not sure how you stop this team. Because his lack of three-point shooting was really the only hole left on this squad offensively. So if he's cooking, it's trouble.
Oh, 3-point shootout going down between the shooting guards. Mama hit one, BSmoove disconnected. Just one miss from behind the arc so far here for Warriors Gaming Squad. Meanwhile, for Pistons GT, they currently sit at 2 for 10 here in the game. As it's with CV13, straight down to 𝐬. Ball hits off the back of Connor. 𝐬 trying to remain patient. Looked like he maybe...
It wasn't personal.
And we just saw 𝐤 hit a 3. Now it's a 4-point lead here for Heat Check Gaming. 𝐿𝐻𝐴 tries to respond with one, can't get that one. And Seese will be the one throwing the break. I believe that's 𝐤 on the other end. Another green there for 𝐤 as well, as the Warriors possession. 54-35. 𝐴nt will take the shot. Another miss. Game 1s for 𝐴nt always seem to haunt him throughout his NBA 2K League career.
Jab step. Jab step again.
Behind the back once he gets it back.
Hits it. Whatsstick's able to knock that ball away. They foul now. They won't. They do go down to Connor as he throws it down.
That's just the move this year, man. That's what everyone's doing.
But it's like his coveted off the reset. Off the reset, it's coming every time. It's definitely the Jamal Murray behind the back. Definitely the move. But with him off that reset, he's hitting it without even performing a dribble. It's his first dribble move. The Nuggets would be so fun to use in 2K if Jamal Murray's jump shot just wasn't the slowest thing known to mankind. It's even slower than my team, dude.
He had a question. I think somebody asked him, because he's the new face, I think it was season 7. He's like the face athlete for that. They asked him during the playoffs, like in a press conference, and his response was like, man, I'm so happy. It's something I dreamed of, but they got to fix my jump shot. It is way too damn slow. So it's the best move to use in the game. But if you get an opening, good luck. End of the third quarter now in. 𝐒𝐤 Gaming up by 4.
In fairness, Jamal Murray does have a pretty slow jump shot in real life. Now, it's not Jaylen Brown slow, but like he's got. I mean, he's a big body guard. You know, it's tough to get those shots up.
Yeah, but
it's those slow faders from the mid range.
I'm telling you, I even have his dark matter card in my team, dude. And it's so slow. Like I can shoot no 50-50s.
There's like no rhythm to it. He jumps, it pauses for a while, and then goes.
But that's his actual jump shot, though. That's his thing.
He's got some rhythm to it in real life, and it's fat. The game makes it. It's like when you make a jump shot, you put very slow on the release.
Yeah, and I've tried it on set point. It's still slow. And I don't even use that.
Maybe they'll bring him out for a mocap session. Get it down
pat.
back.
Big shot.
Able to hit the jump shot.
Hey, it's not over yet. It's a 14-point game. They've finally broken into this lead a little bit. Chipping away.
They're winning the quarter. But that first quarter damage, that might be the thing that's just a little bit too much to overcome. As Connor jumps out of this play, they go over to the corner. Seese puts up a shot and greens it. Thought it might be more of a contest there. Did get it down to an open.
That's a dog shot. That's big. That's a huge shot.
That's kind of been the way it's been playing. The Pistons will work so hard to be able to find a 3 right back on the other end. They just give it the easiest ones to Warriors Gaming Squad. And getting bumped around, double takeover. BSmoove might have had an opening there as he finds Mana on the backdoor cut.
That's the one play I'm not mad at, though. Mama has been shooting lights out, and right there, Mama got the crab, so the back end had to step. And once the back end stepped, the corner showed just a little bit, and Super just hit a dog shot. And that's one of those shots that just kind of like sinks you. Oh, open.
So we're here with CB13. He's got 10 points, has 8 assists. Kenny got work, will pump fake it. Only 3 seconds now to work with. Over to CB13. Seese has the play, make a takeover. The shot drifting away out of bounds, gets it to go. What a shot there coming from Seese. Shot from 6:30 so far here in this one. Been calling upon him as he's picked up his play. 63-49 back over here on our main stage. This is playing a lot better. I mean, going from that quarter number 2, now going onwards. But, I mean, still, like, can we really give them credit for a 21-20 quarter where they're able to edge them out just by 1? Like, you got to be able to get stops just to make life easier for you.
You're not going to beat the Warriors if they're 9 of 12 from 3 with 23 team assists. You're just not. That's how you lose. And I think the problem with the Pistons team is that when they're trying to play defense, just the Warriors' ball movement stretches them out. They get open looks. There creates confusion. And this Pistons defense, even with stick, still not quite the level I think that they want it to be.
Go down to 𝐤. He is going to get bumped. And 𝐤 with the jab step gets himself a lot of space there. 65-49 now.
What was the score at the end of the first quarter? 23-6?
Yep.
Still the same lead, basically.
It's with Mana back over to Ant. They were all smiles when we did just pop up the cam. I think it's just one of these games that you're just trying to kind of coast through right now. You maybe have like one last stretch to see if you can try to make some things interesting, but if not, it's all about that preparation and mindset of shifting over into game number 2 for Pistons GT. As they're trying to pick up the pace here, trying to break down Warriors Gaming Squad, and you have to. Seese with the shot from the corner, rains down another 3.
This game is OBER. I'm gonna check in on that.
Available. Harris.
Huh.
KP.
Is that playing? Ooh. I love it.
Mama has it up top. You can see over there on our alt cast as 𝐤 misses another 3. Couple big open misses coming from him.
Break up the Celtics, man. They might actually get this done.
62-60, as that's going to be stolen away there. What a steal by Kai.
I jinxed it.
And a foul out there on the break. That comes to a halt, and it'll be a foul on Colt.
What's that, 125? Oh, yeah. I was about to say production.
Yeah, I was going to say, we already know how things are going to go here on the main stage, so let's go ahead and jump over to our side stage. Celtics crossover gaming, 𝐒𝐤 Gaming. This is game number 1, 62-60. Celtics crossover are up. And they've been able to hold on to this 2-point lead after a couple open misses coming out from them as Maddie takes a shot from the corner. No jump comes out there from 𝐤𝐥𝐿. Wow. Just trying to play it with the body. Did get it down to an open, but what a shot coming out there from Maddie.
All right. It's 𝐤𝐥𝐿 time. Or 6:30 time. I mean, this is all, it's tough. Who gets the call?
That was Maddie's first points of the ball game, too.
Wow.
The timing to be able to hit a big three like that, as the Celtics will call their last timeout, as Colt was going to get a 3-second call.
They're going to need that one. They're going to need that one.
That was a tough timeout call, man.
They're going to need that one.
That one hurt.
He has to know much earlier that he can't score there and just throw it back
hurt
up.
my feelings.
You get a look at the cameras of Celtics Crossover Gaming. Unfamiliar territory for them being up here. But of course, Heat Check Gaming is where they have spent so much of the season, actually the entirety of the season.
Oh, that means Saucy plays listening to music on one ear. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I always see him. He's always got the headphone in every single time.
I see him like walking around, but like, yeah, now that's music.
It's been a staple for him. I think every single time I've ever seen him play, he always has it. You can see him barking out the orders there. Saucy with a double-double. 19 points, 12 assists. Nowhere near a triple-double like we're used to seeing from Saucy.
Where my Road Dogs at?
Kai with 25 points. Everything from Celtics Crossover Gaming has been as balanced as it gets. Grizzly the only one not in double digits here for Boston, as they have a chance to take the lead. Lecce would take over, 6:30 would take over. That is a scary sight indeed. The jab step from Lecce, getting bumped around. Maddie still staying in front. Lecce takes the shot, and he can't get the green. Ball's going to be slapped away. Colt comes out with it.
No timeouts.
Could have potentially went for a jab step there to try to put it back up. Instead, though, reset with 6:30. He puts a shot up. He can't get it to go.
What a board from
with another rebound. Back-to-back O boards coming out here from Boston.
It's going to have to be Lecce. Will the milkman deliver?
Watch the middle.
Colt at the elbow will get it over to Lecce.
Got it.
Has it. Oh, and they just left it wide open in the paint to scoop it up and in. A 1-point lead here for Boston.
I told you where he was going. I said watch the middle. Like, if I know it, you should know it too.
Here we go. One of the biggest possessions in the history of Celtics crossover.
Kai will take the deep three. He misses the shot. Maybe one that you didn't need in that scenario. As now the Celtics can hold on to this. We're going to have to play the foul game.
He's been greening that all year.
Yeah, here's the green net. Here's the green net. No excuse.
Oh, no, it's going to be slapped out. It will stay here with Celtics crossover game. I mean, just how everything is pictured right now in the inbound, JT, is miserable. Everything covered. Someone's got to show around that half-court line if they want to get a chance to get this in. They finally do. 6:30 will get it. He'll pass fake it. Foul comes in from Maddie. And now it will be 6:30. Step into the stripe. 2 crucial free throws coming up. He misses the first.
Nah, dude. No. No, thank you. I don't appreciate that.
I don't even.
And you were getting mad at me yesterday for saying that I was happy that Stick greened 2 free throws. You were like, oh, he greened the. No, that's why.
I'm gonna tell you how far back I'm gonna tell you how far back that takes me. 6:30 missed the infamous free throw at 15 years old with 250,000 in 2K17. That's what that took me back to.
Jeez.
And now he's been playing so good since being in the league. It's something that we always tend to forget about with him. But a big miss from 6:30. Still a 2-point lead, though. But now you just got to play the best defense possible. They score from the inside. They'll tie the game. A 3 could win it for Heat Check Gaming over here on the main stage. This one's going to wrap up. It's going to be a 20-plus point win coming out here for Warriors Gaming Squad. Fairly similar, but from what we saw in the tip-off, but the tip-off was definitely... point total was up there.
Don't worry, y'all. We're going to show you the end of that game.
Yeah, it's during a timeout.
This during a timeout.
You want to stare at somebody's jersey for 60 seconds, that's fine. Warriors Gaming Squad get the win, 84-60. We go back to the B stage, 65-63, 5.4 seconds left. Miami a chance to tie or win. Let's see what they got.
A copper game.
They get the inbound over here to Saucy. Ball's going to be knocked away. That'll slow things down. It's going to be Dietrich on the inside. The stop for Chrissy. They get the rebound with 0.6 remaining and call timeout.
At what point was that layup open?
It was a Dietrich layup? Great cut, smart cut. Great play by Crazy. He's been awesome in the second half. He stayed unbaited. Good job, Crazy. That's development in real time.
But it's plays like that, I feel like if you're going to draw that up, it's plays like that to where we have to look back at the inbounder. Because when he got past Colt, he got in between somebody else that Crazy helped, which means that somebody's open. That's very interesting. When the last time he checked been to a finals?
Probably season 1.
Nah, I'm talking about tournament, not the finals.
Season 1.
No. Of course not. I'll put about one of them tournaments.
Oh, no, you're just saying, like, when the
Yeah.
I don't think they ever have. Well, point 6 has to be a flick up here. Kai gets some space, and that one won't go. Celtics crossover game will hold on to take game number 1.